Good afternoon. How's everybody today? Hope you're doing well. Beautiful day. A little bit muggy earlier, but the sun's starting to go down. It's like it's okay if you stand still, but if you start working, it gets warm. But beautiful day. Not too noisy. Nobody around. It rained last night. Normally after it rains, you hardly find people too much. They tend to stay away. Stay inside, don't do too much immediately after it rains. But during the week is the best day to be here because it's country, nobody's around. Weekends, the roads get busy over there where people going north and then coming back on the end of the weekend. And the young guys on their scooters racing up and down the road. But today, beautiful, no pumps, no nothing. Yesterday I went to the Sierra Rancid Mall and bought that security system. I didn't put any of it up today. I just felt I had a good sleep, but I just felt like bleh this morning. So I thought, no need to push myself. So tomorrow I'm going to start to attack that. I don't know if I'll get it all day. I don't know if I'll get it all done in one day, but I'm going to try. I'm going to start early because I have to put wires up above in the roof system of the house. So I think it's going to be like bacon up there. So bacon as in hot. So I think I'm going to do that first, and then I can close that, put the AC on, and then do all the wiring. So I hope that goes well tomorrow. But also while I was there, oh, somebody mentioned in the comments that how much did the system cost? The original system cost $8,999. Excuse me. But then I wanted to upgrade the cameras. The cameras were in color, but the night vision was in black and white. But then if you upgrade, I think they're called Starlight cameras, which are a little bit more expensive, and they do obviously color in the day and color at night, but you have to have 30% light to get the color, otherwise they'll stay black, which is, I thought that's fine, no problem. But that jacked the price right up to like 11,000 something, and then she gave me discount back down to 10,000, so I was very happy with that. They gave me 100 meters of cable, and of course the cable is like a 2-ply cable. One side is a BNC connection and the other side is a two core wire to supply the camera, and obviously to give it power to send the image back to the recorder. So that's pretty good. So I learned yesterday that they said it was like an analog system, which I thought, oh, how can it be analog? But I guess it's the cameras are analog, but when it comes back to the receiver, it turns it to digital because it records in one file extension, and then you can actually take it off as an MP4 file. So it has to be digital at some point. So anyway, I'm very happy with it. I was looking at, there's a difference between BNC and Cat5, Category 5 cable. So the cameras with the Cat5 cable are much more advanced, and for whatever reason, better cameras. But I looked at the images. I had 1 megapixel and then 2 megapixel high definition, and then 5 megapixel cameras. So I got 2 megapixel high definition, and they're color. I mean, dude, how much do you need for a security system? So I'm very happy. But I did, before I actually bought it, I had to go get the money from the bank, and then when I went back, the lady got it all set up. I went into like a professional outfitter. They supply like big commercial cameras, and they only use Cat5 cables, and with that you need a different power system. So it can get a little bit, it's a lot more expensive. I asked the guy there, if you were going to put one in your home, what would you have, the BNC or a Cat5 cable? And he said, if money wasn't a question, Cat5. Well, it is a question because it's got to come out of your pocket, right? So I just looked back at the image, what I was going to get from that lady, and I said, that noise is a bus about 1 kilometer away. It's amazing they don't. I don't know what they do to their exhaust, but anyway, I got the BNC one and I'm very happy. You know, and I'll start putting it up in the morning. This is the birds I was telling you about. They used to be like ultra skits and wouldn't come anywhere near anybody. But now you can walk around and they just like ignore you. If you look over there, you see that little black one on the corner? That's a baby. When they're born, they're black. There's two babies over there and a parent. Here comes. Sugar doesn't bother them. See the little black one? There's two black ones over there. Yeah, before they wouldn't come in the garden at all, and now they just walk around. If you're feeding the birds or just walking through, you can walk sometimes within 2 meters without even knowing they're there, and they won't move. I mean, if you walk straight to them, they will. But it's amazing they feel comfortable enough to be walking around with their babies just here too. Never seen that before. Normally, if they have babies, they'll run. But the baby's just on the other side of the aviary. I can try to show you, but there's two there, but they're hard to see. But there's really cool, isn't it? That before they used to be super skits, and now they walk around here with their babies. Just wanted to show you what the fruits are doing. Fruits are doing really well, even though it's been overcast for like a month. These are some of the new pineapples I planted. This one's doing really well, getting big fast. These two little ones. This one's doing all right. This one hanging in there, and this big one there looks pretty good. These are some tropical plants I planted. Well, they were offshoots basically. Jackfruit, palm fruits, or they could be figs too, so I have to wait to see what they are yet. Not sure. I forgot now. Avocado. Couple of avocados. I forgot what these guys are, but they're doing good. They're growing nice here. I moved them behind these little trees I got going for when the wind comes by, so the wind can't beat them up. But they're like it here. They're growing really nice. We got the durian, which always looks a little sad at this time of day. I think it's time to get him in the ground. He doesn't look too happy at being out. You can see that on the bottom there's an old pineapple. It gave the pineapple and started falling down. But you can see the new pineapple coming now. The other day when I took that big tree down out of here, one of the branches came over and smacked the top of this frangipani. So I put a band-aid on it. It stayed alive. You can see the flowers are still there. So I thought, okay, if you're not dead. So I bandaged it up with a stick and see if it can repair itself. Just leave it. It's still growing, so just see if it'll repair itself. Guys, I'm going to sign off. Getting dark. Nearly the day over again. Look after yourselves. Thanks for being here. All the very best. Buckets of blessings. Rivers of peace, joy, and kindness. Look after yourself, guys. Good night.